I'm here with the homie C. Got my nigga Big Torrin, man, these niggas born. Hey, I'm here in a couple years, we torn. You niggas with it, you know what it is. I'm trying to ride like I'm poster. I'm with drivers, so you know that I'm the chauffeur. I get it in like I'm poster. I'm from the city for real. I'm trying to get me a deal. These niggas know that I'm nice. You can say it is twice. I'm from hip hop highlights. We here, baby. Let's get it in. I got a couple of hoes, a couple women friends. They know I do my thing. My nigga Mike behind the camera. All the bad bitches be staring. Let's get it. See what up?
They like, see next, but fuck all that. I ain't got a flex. Hoes wanna text, but I don't really respond. Type of shit I'm on, like Big Torrin. Do a lot of Big Torrin, China, Switzerland. What type of shit you want? Pull up, let me catch it. Come on. Half my bitches ratchet, half gang is classy.
Yeah.
Check out my J's, they retrograde. Mercury like Billy. Yeah. Fucking Billy. They got me all silly, I don't smoke no more. I can drink on that Henny. Look, I should have seen Anthony, that's Penny. He in the city like, come on, damn. Hold up, I'm Bill Bellamy. These niggas how to play. They like, damn, the day falling. It's almost night. Who going next? I don't wanna hog on the mic. I don't do no swine.
My name's Big Torrin, I like to ride. I came from the street and you know that is me. I came from 34, hot place that is me. We came real hard and we came with a bang. I told y'all we rap, but not the same thing. It's the same song, but a different type girl. A different type of me and a different type girl. Keep it real smooth on my mellow, you know, cool. How you doing? They say, what type of fellow are you? I say, lay back, then I do what I do. Then I promote when I need, then I go back to the crew. Then they say, what you got? I say, I got a lot of things. They say, what does it sound like? Just know it's wrong.
Yeah. Floodgates. Set Radio. HipHopHighlights.com. We switching it up, Flood. We switching it up. We got the homie C Nails in the building. Big Torrin the boss. Whole set in the building. Let's get it. Amir in the building. Mike Tyson behind the camera. The greatest DJ in the world behind the turntables. We here. Let's get it. Shout out to the whole 7 clothing line sponsoring the whole Set Radio show. Appreciate y'all. Swag, what up? I like this right here, Flood. It says a lot about you, baby. It says a lot about you, baby. You see you through the tag in, right? Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
The inverse again. Watch me like a Rolex. On Mount versus gold. I don't do the gold. I just do the copper. I be all in these women like the doctor. I keep crystal like the meth man. But I ain't getting married, no best man. I don't need none of that, fuck the rest, man. Let me keep going, cause if I stop now, niggas ain't gonna calm down. I'm from the city of Norfolk, but these niggas never calm down. They smoke niggas like a black and mild. When they acting wild, they be acting foul. Damn, I say smoke like the Middleton. They ain't hear me, look, what city you in? I already told them, they don't ask me no questions. I ain't AI, look, I don't do no flexing. I don't do none of that crazy shit, no texting, no talk on the phone. You can come see me face to face, man. I don't wanna hog it. I said it once again, but she still dogging hoes every day. Go ahead, so I'll take that shit.
Hey, yo, September 4th was a good day, but a bad day in my mind. But my grandma passed away, so she ascended to the heavens. So she won't in pain no more. I didn't know she had to cancel like that. She was a warrior, she had song right on her back. She said, all you gotta do is go slow, you can go some more. Cause if you go too fast, then homie, you ain't gonna last. And I always remember that. So it resonated. You know we going off, never spectating, always going off. And you know, legislating, always evaluating, always breaking down, analytical like a Virgo and seeing what's around. I gotta work like a Capricorn, cause probably be like the GOAT. I got two sides, duality, a Gemini, you know the ropes. Just to climb, you know, I'm just gonna rhyme. And if I gotta do it, I probably just use my mind like a Libra. Give me that balance, what we see and what we owe. You know, I'm Big Torrin, I will never ever sell my soul. So put me on the radio, shout out the highlight, you know, we going on. And Mouth is the one that's on the mic, so that's how we do it. And we go back from like 2 + 6, that's 8. You know, we going off like build or destroy supreme mathematics. You know, we gotta have it, you know.
What we got? 7:56?
Yeah.
We still here at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
We got 4 minutes. You wanna switch it, Flood?
Switch it up. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing, man. Trio floodgates. My nigga.
That's some mouth shit, though.
That's that Mercury retrograde.
Switch it up, Flood. Said a lot of my niggas fake, a lot of my niggas real. They threw my brother the book, he doing a couple years. Girl about to leave, she following her career. Mama crying a lot, I'm wiping away the tears, but it ain't nothing but a Jeep thing. I'm just trying to get 100 to my boot thing. Ain't got no more though.
I'm a real nigga.
Huh?
You can tell me like hell figure. Woo. If you ain't got the money, I ain't gonna deal with
What
you.
else?
I only keep it real with my real homies. Day ones. I ain't gotta say no more days. I could say a week. They like, damn, nails, what's them on your feet? Just some J sneaks. I just call them mics. They like, damn, we got like 3 mics being spit on pause. I'm like Santa Claus, bring presents. Tell the bitch what's good, nah, fuck you irrelevant. I ain't talking to you unless you telling shit. She said, nah, come fuck me, but I'm celibate. I'm like, they don't make no sense. But shit, as long as it make dollars, I can't get with it. I can't get with it. If it's a fitted, I do snapbacks and strapbacks, bitch, you can quit it. I say, the court day to quit it. I keep going. I still pity the fool like Mr. T.
What else?
Look, and I don't do no pistols, B. Like I said, it's Christmas, B. That's where the energy at. Like where my enemies at? Cause my friends already know where they at. They right in this room, sweep like a broom. Keep it 100, look, we stay blunted. But nah, I don't smoke no more, I don't want it. Pass that shit past me. And I stay ashy,
Big
still
Torrin.
classy.
Take the next. Big Torrin. I don't even know how we can introduce Torrin though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Torrin wear mini hats. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, introducing me is like
The theory.
it's not. It's like you have your own. Cause I feel like with my journey going with it, I try to make sure I have intimate like relationship. Like I know you.
Oh, for
I
sure.
know you. I know what I'm saying. We all. So it's like you introduce me how you know what I'm saying. You know me. And,
All right. Well, listen. I'm gonna give it to you like this: actor, songwriter, producer. What else, man?
I just call him soulful, man.
Soulful, man.
T.
Soulful T, man. Big Torrin, the boss in the building. What's going on, brother?
I'm chilling, yo. Taking it a step at a time. You know, this year has been a really progressive year.
For sure.
Gradual things has come, but it's not like, you know how we look at certain years and we be like, dang, this year wasn't all that. Then you look at another year, you're like, dang, that change was big.
Right.
But we won't go back and sometimes we won't go back and reflect about the small things that we did, you know what I'm saying? So with these steps I've been taking, man, I've been doing this journey for like 6 years, man. With the music, and not music alone, just music and entertainment.
Right.
And shoot, being a minister of music at my church too.
Hey, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
you know, I mean, I know we here. Of course, we're here to talk about the kickback.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get into the kickback.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of things I want to get into. You know, get into it with you, man, because you do a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I think that people need to know, man. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely one of the stronger contributors to music in the area. So we want to definitely get into that. Hopefully, play a couple of tracks.
Yeah.
You know, me and Flood want to talk about a few things. You know what I mean? So.
Definitely.
Yeah, man. Let's like I said, we're gonna get into the kickback. We definitely gonna talk about that. You got his tracks?
Did you send him?
Yes, I did send them tracks, so we're gonna get into some music soon, man. But other than that, man, let's play some and then we're gonna get back into it, man, with Big Torrin, the boss, man, the kickback, May 22nd. A lot of people on the ticket, man. We're gonna talk about that. DJ Flash Flood in the building. Let's get it.
Man on road, cashing out, I feel like the man. A man finally
So I was thinking out as I was driving here, I was like, you know, sometimes you gotta live in the moment. Sometimes you just gotta take whatever is going on and not be distracted. And when we made that track, we just made it on some like feelings and emotions, you know. Plus, Billy was going through some stuff with a female at the time anyway. So you know, with him being his element of Sagittarius and being free spirited, so that emotion really hit right there. You feel me?
So Billy going through it with a female?
Nah, you're not going through it with a female.
Oh, okay.
But that track was
Who was the girl?
I did it. Yeah, I won't go to you.
Nah, but that joint was dope, man. So like, what's usually like your approach? Because again, one of the hats that you wear, you know, is a producer with the music. So what is normally your approach with producing? Is it that, you know, I feel like making a beat today? Do it got to be something there for you to make the beat, or?
Well, with that, I started making beats first. Then I got into like playing the keys. But what I do is I just like get into a creative zone. Like the zone just be like, yo, I listen to a whole lot of samples or cuts and records, and I'd be like, yo, let me get into this, because you have to break it down. You know what I'm saying? When you get into this music, like it ain't just like, yo, let me just do this. You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I mean? Exactly. You gotta have a direct goal where you're trying to reach, and so I go into the genres of what I'm at. So if I like that old school '90s mix and stuff. So if I'm in that swing zone, I'll probably go listen to some big band swing from like the 30s and 40s to see how I can combine certain genres instead of just saying, yo, I'm gonna just make what I hear and just create. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you digging. What who are some of your like biggest inspirations as far as like who you sample? Like your favorite sample of all time?
I sampled.
I know we got that record.
No, I don't have the record that I sample, but my sample goes to, it's a wide range, so I don't have a particular person I sample. It's like compact sounds, like, so if we, like I said, like when World War II dropped in, jazz was still popping, big band swing, but the men came back from the war and stuff, so the men, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to see females instead of seeing all dudes, so vocalists started coming into play. So from like 1940 to like 45, it was all like females, Andrews sisters and stuff. So from those time periods, I would go and get rhythms and stuff more so than a person.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. So who like some producers like that influence you the most, man? Because there's a lot of dope producers out there. It's also a lot of people. So you know how they say like people like Mustard, right? Yeah. They say like Mustard is a sound. Like every time you hear a beat, you know if it's like Mustard, right? Or if you hear who's somebody else that kind of got like a distinctive sound with they producing. Pharrell, maybe. But I think Pharrell is pretty. He got a lot of range. You know what I'm saying?
Wide range, but you can still, he got certain sounds that you know is his beat.
Anybody that influenced you a lot?
Teddy Riley, straight off back. His Teddy Riley, because I love New Jack Swing, and then that I play the keys I'm able to connect to it just like emotionally. You feel me? Like, and so Teddy Riley, Devontae Swing, and the producing side, digital. I love drum patterns, like how Timbaland chop things up. Like that's what we grew up on. In our early years, yo, we grew up on Aaliyah, Missy, and Timbaland and VA, and that's what we heard throughout our time. Right. So his patterns of his kicks made, you know what I'm saying, made me a high influence. Pete Rock. Yeah. Okay. Pete Rock. And let's see. I would. And Kanye.
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, is there any like newer producers out there that you hear and be like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Kanye and J. Cole are like, because people don't know.
First. No, listen, that's a first. A lot of people don't name J. Cole, but he definitely do a lot of his own production. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, man.
And I got my brother, he, you know what I'm saying? He's not known like that, but
say his name, baby. Say his name.
P. Yeah. Big brother, apart.
Definitely, and he definitely talented, man. Big shout out to Timmy P, man, for sure. You know, for me, man, whenever I hear music, I like to feel some type of way when I hear music. You know what I'm saying? Like, that for me is what I feel like good music is. And a lot of the music that I heard come from you, you know, we sit at the house, we done play beats outside and it always make me feel some type of way. Like, I can really get into it. Is that your approach for it? Like, to to try to find like some type of feeling with the people, or?
Yeah, the feeling comes from like goes back to knowing, like playing an instrument or feeling it. So when I like to be set free. I like to be uplifted. I like to be joyful. So a lot of my beats, you're gonna hear a lot of major chords or things that are ascending. And when I say ascending, it's mainly reaching upwards. So when you ascend, you reach to the heavens. So when you have minor things, you descend, go lower. And when you go to a lower vibration, you start to feel like, oh man, but it brings it out of you. So when you hear a lot of songs that got those subs that it brings that out of you. And even with us with the melanin in our skin, that's drums is our nature. But yes, that's yeah.
All I'm gonna say, shout out to the homie Nails in the building, man. And I mean, this is one of the dopest people I know, and I know he loving this talk right now. You know what I'm saying?
They go by 5%ers, but
blood of food.
Hey, listen, man. Set Radio Show, hiphophighlights.com. Listen, man. Speaking on being that we're talking about a lot of the producing right now, I know not only did you bring us some songs, but you also brought us some beats, man.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily want to play your whole beat, because I ain't trying to hear nobody come out there and, you know what I mean?
I get it, brother.
You know what I mean? So what I want to do is I want to get into one of these beats. Maybe we can play like a minute or something, and then Flood can get into something else. You know what I mean? While he mixing. Is a beat right now you want us to play?
Yeah. This is definitely one called "I Get Excited."
oh, it's already out here.
Let's get it, man. HipHopHighlights.com, Set Radio Show. Producer, Big Torrin the boss. Let's get it.
My bad, man.
Yeah.
I gotta be
Big Torrin in the building. That beat was fire, man.
Hey man, thank you.
That beat was fire, man. So anybody that like you working with, and again, we gonna talk about the kickback. I promise that we gonna talk about the kickback.
I have no ill feelings that you're not.
Oh, all right, cool. Anybody right now, like specifically that you working with?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I have an artist named Casey Rihanna. That is my ace. We've been rocking for the last 2 years. We've been gigging. We've been doing weddings. We've been doing performances, gigging. She about to drop an album EP in October. I will release, and so we're gonna have. We in the process, and it's gonna be called the Healing Process. And it's been really like a actual healing process. So I be looking at it like when people be dropping these albums and it's like 2-year type journey, is like, yo, it's experience what they go through to add more to the feeling of the actual story. You know what I mean?
So what is the healing process?
Well, the healing process, well, she is a very intuitive type of person herself. She's a Scorpio, so she have a lot. Her element is water, so she has a generation. She can manifest, like just feel people's energy and whatnot. So a lot of stuff she write about, it not only comes from her, but it comes with stuff she just feel just about chilling with a person and stories that she collects, but it's something that's intimate with her, and with even with like her going through her time and her relationships, even quitting her job and having to struggle with money. So the healing process is still in place. So we hoping this album is gonna be something we're gonna be rocking with next 40 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's what it's about, man.
I mean, we already got the songs we've been performing for the last year or so. We got like 2 like local underground hit joints that people will sing along with, and so
Big Torrin, I gotta put you on the spot right quick, man, because me and Amir have been trying to get this beat from Big Torrin for a very long time.
Which one?
It's crazy.
No, I was
Big Torrin.
there that night.
I was gonna send that joint. But listen, I was, you know what I'm saying? But listen,
I realized it was fire, and y'all niggas ain't worthy.
But you know what, Flood? That's my question though. Is like, what makes Big Torrin say, because it's not a lot of people out here that got beats from Big Torrin. It's a lot of producers out here that really give a lot of beats away. You know what I'm saying?
Big Torrin got the last record on Over Everything.
Shout out to Amir Driver in the building, got that plug in there, over everything, coming soon, baby. So what makes Big Torrin say, you know what, I want to work with them? Because it's not a lot of people, and you know, it's a lot of people in the area that rap, a lot of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are definitely familiar with Big Torrin. So what makes Big Torrin say, you know what, I'm going to work with this person, I'll give this particular person a beat?
Well, it goes with, like, I like to be old school with it. Like, I like to connect with the person. You know, sometimes the social media aspect is definitely good, getting yourself out there, but it's like more one-on-one feeling, you know. And so when I get to chill with a person, it's like with the acting aspect. When a person acts, they have to go to the beginning. They have to go through a storyboard, then they have to go to the character breakdown, then they have to go through the learning the emotions of the character. Then when they get to the co-star of the character, they have to chill with this person to get feelings of how this person interacts and moves. So a lot of I work with a lot of people out here, like low key, and you know, some people did it and, you know, got the whole feeling of like, you know, this was cool, then they stopped, but I like to chill and feel a person out because I like to know their message behind what they speaking out. So they be like, if they just want that right now, it's hard for me to be like, you know, I'm what's behind that right now, because once that right now is gone, what we've fallen back on with no foundation.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. You know, me and Amir, we just gonna crush the motherfucking beat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's the root.
Got the internet going fucking crazy.
This ain't. I won't talk about you.
Oh, why? You know, I just wanted to let you know. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all thought I was talking about.
With that beat, just wanted to let you know, man. Me and Amir was gonna crush the city. You know what I'm saying? Let niggas know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all we want to do. Can we get it?
I definitely feel you on that.
Oh, we can get it.
You know, chilling with people, picking up on vibes. What y'all doing?
Hold on, we can get it. But we can get it.
Hold on.
The beat. I'm with you. Go ahead, bud.
Did you eat another thing?
I didn't.
Okay, he did. He probably never going to. Go ahead, what you saying?
Nah, he not. But nah, I get the whole message about chilling with somebody, you know, picking up on vibes and all that. Because music is more of a chemistry thing, and vibes, of course. So you want to know if y'all got that vibe, then you know y'all can rock. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just doing it for the money. Or, you know, because there's nothing for you to make a turn on beat. I know it. I know it ain't.
Oh yeah, I know. Like, I know that. I know some of the stuff that he playing right now. I know that's probably second nature to you. You can probably go in and do a lot.
I said one beat like that called "Rain My Bell" just to let y'all know. Anyway.
Oh, say no more, man. Say no more. But you know what? Speaking of the chemistry thing, man, that's kind of like why me and Flood rock out like we do. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just natural. Right. You know, this is like my man 10 grand right here. You feel me? Like it's natural. You know what I mean? It's just regular. You know what I'm saying?
How long y'all been rocking though?
Oh shit.
Time.
Since we was like 6, right?
6.
But nah, we've been rocking for a minute. I mean, since Headhunters 1.
10 years.
Oh yeah. I mean, I probably known Flood for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Big ups to the
even with Amir. Like Amir used to pick me up when I ain't want to go to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, come to my crib. Come on, nigga, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? So
Flood was my first hype man.
You were. Oh, I remember that.
I remember that.
Flood, you might not remember that.
And the more
I remember that. Yes.
Because I used to DJ, but I want nice. You know what I'm saying?
He was still getting his skills right.
Right. And my man E, you remember E? E, my man E used to DJ, man. And I used to kind of look up to him. So he was gonna do his the talent show, and Mel was performing. I used to look up to Mel too. I still do my
always. We all do, man. We all do, man.
But I was just like, what was it? A is the
the letter was the
oh my lord, remember A is the letter though?
On the little brother loving it, John. Respect. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't Driver.
That's not my interview. Fuck me.
Let's get
fuck Driver. Shout out to Amir Driver, baby. Oh, set. We are.
This is 10 years worth of musical friendship.
For sure, man. For sure, man. Torrin, you know, listen, man. We going down memory lane. Yeah. Torrin remember the middle school cafeteria days, man. Like we used to really rock out. But listen though, the same way. You know what's so crazy is that. You know how, like, you know, growing up, man, you know, we pop plays, slammers, dang, man, this is the best song. You know what I'm saying? Pop plays, slammers, point, like, all day. Like, we done seen a lot of people come up that maybe were one way one day, and now we see them now, it's just a little different. But one thing I can say about Big Torrin is that from day one. When Torrin walked up to me and said,
I was wondering if he was gonna bring it up.
bro, weren't you at convocation? You hear that shit, Torrin?
I was wondering.
He said, bro, weren't you at convocation? I said, yeah, that was me. Man, I knew you, bro. Ever since then, though. It's my man,
Hey,
10 grand, you know what I'm saying?
Convocation is a church
yeah, let
event
them know,
where
man.
all the churches in like the jurisdiction, the third jurisdiction, second jurisdiction, excuse me, come together and we fellowship, and it's powerful preachers and people that come out, and Mott was there.
Yeah, man. You know, we grew up in. I grew up in Church of God in Christ.
Yeah, but the thing was,
man.
he was new at school. He was new, so it was like, hold on, because at Blair, you're not going to see a lot of people at the church and stuff going there. So I was like, oh, then my homegirl was like, I want to holler at him.
Oh yeah, we gonna say her name.
Yeah, we gonna say her
When I tell him, man, listen, I am the interviewer. I am not the interviewee. If you want to interview, holler at me outside of this.
That nigga voice got weak. On that note, we gonna get into something, man.
Yeah, we gonna pick back up with this, man. But big shout out to Torrin, man, because we really like day ones, man.
It was
a long time coming, man.
The Rosalie joint. What is another beat?
That's a song.
Wanna talk about that joint real quick before we throw that joint on?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, the song Rosalie goes back 4 years ago, and I'm 26 right now. So take it back 4, that's 22. And 22, you're at an age where you feel like, yo, I'm done with high school. I'm in like that. If you in college, that's when you know you graduated, senior. So you at that point of like, yeah, I got a shorty and stuff, but I got a shorty, and you know, different things. Oh, it's a lot of. Let's see if I want to put it all.
Oh, you don't have to put it all out there, Torrin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, it was definitely a female that I was rocking with, and
Was it Rosalie?
it was Rosalie. You know,
That's
Rosalie. And
Where's she from?
How old is she?
well, I've been, check me out. I've been on the Clipper ship,
She look good?
and I sell the deals.
She fat?
Light skin. Nah, Rosalie like a brown skin, dark skin.
Beautiful skin.
Yeah.
You hit that ass. Okay, Set Radio, we're live. Big Torrin, the boss in the building, baby. Let's get it. Look, that was slick too at the end. Rosalie. I got the Set Radio show. I had to get Flood, you know what I mean? His little, you know, Flood nasty, man. I had to give Flood his little thing, you know what I'm saying?
Shine.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he definitely nasty with the mixing, man. He try to act like he not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, if you just now tuning in, we got Big Torrin, the boss, on the show. We was talking about a lot, man. We was talking about, you know, his ear for the music, everything that he got going on, man. You know, one thing I got to ask you, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's no secret, man. I definitely grew up in the church, man. Brotherly Love, Church of God in Christ, on Diamond Street in Titustown.
Definitely remember that.
Pastor Wilbur R. Miller, rest in peace to him.
Y'all used to come as a unit too.
Oh yes sir, sir. We used to ride to that J, don't we? Convocation used to be fun on the low. You remember Love being in convocation like, man, it's gonna be hella girls. But yeah, convocation used to be fun, man. So I definitely, right now the pastor at my church, at Brotherly Love Church of God in Christ, is Pastor Gary L. Preston. Big shout out to him. I'm sure he's not listening, but big shout out to him. And then right now, man, I'm over at damn, I hope I don't say this wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you, Torrin. I ain't been in about a couple Sundays. But right now I don't want to say Faith Deliverance out in Northview. Shout out to my mama, man. She always want to know when the artists come on. And you know, you grew up in the church, man. So what church you grew up in? Who your pastor? You know what I'm saying? I know you mentioned the church a lot.
Yeah. Let me change my voice. Well, the church that I go to is Macedonia Church of God in Christ. Well, the pastor is Timothy Pergat Sr., which is my father.
Yes.
It's in Portsmouth, Virginia, 1800 Azalea Avenue. I am the minister of music there, so I provide the music that we come with. I love old school type of gospel songs, 80s, 90s, even go back to 70s and whatnot. So when we be at choir rehearsal, I make sure we I make sure we get the energy going, the spirit flowing. And I go to a Kojic church, and which is called Church of God in Christ.
Yes, sir.
And they even have a theme. This is the Church
of God in Christ. Yes.
I love the Church
of God in Christ.
You can join them, but don't. You must be born in.
This is the Church of God in Christ.
Yeah. See, it brings back something to you.
And you know what's so crazy though, man? It's like, you know, a lot of people don't really like to talk about the fact that they grew up in the church. But I always feel like, man, like the person that I am today, the foundation that my mama built for me, my sister and my brother, all came from us growing up in the church. You know what I'm saying? Like, first and foremost, I always feel like, and we from Norfolk City. Not only are we from Norfolk City, but you from Pop Place, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm really from the town, you feel me? So like, we could have grew up doing anything, you know what I'm saying? Anything out here though, you know what I'm saying? But I always give it to not only my mama being in the household, steering me from right and wrong, but also my upbringing in the church, man. You know, built the foundation. You know, being in the choir, going to Hallelujah night on Halloweens because my mama said ain't no trick or treating. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of things like made me who I am. You know, growing up in the church and being in the choir and playing the piano. How does all of that have an effect on your music today?
It gives you a foundation. So when it's starting to look back at it, like how you were just talking about, it made you who you are. It gave you a structure.
For sure.
So it made you say, okay, when you say you had to go to choir rehearsal, you know your mom's had to get you there by a certain time.
Yes.
If you won't get there by a certain time, you're gonna miss one song.
That's right.
Then you gotta get the word, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? It all combines with learning, taking the experience. See, sometimes we go to church and we just go out of tradition and we like, you know, I don't really care. Then you meet somebody else and you find a new type of standpoint of how you look at life. But you don't stray away from what you learned, your root. So the church let me see that, you know, God is always going to be with you regardless.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely am truly happy to have that background church just in it for real, because, and not to lie, I can't lie, having females at church made it much exciting in my teenage years, you know, because that's when you was gonna get a good variety of different girls in that time period. Church has definitely fell off now. People ain't really going as much, and you know, it's a shift of ages too. So, you know, age of Pisces, age of Aquarius, you know, a lot of things ain't what it used to be. And if you can't keep up, then you're gonna have to just join the fight. And it's not like it's a fight between who's this and who's that. It's just like it's a new age of consciousness that's coming alive. And in the church world or in the spiritual religion world, like you'll hear this, God is not going to play with you no more. You better get right with God and do it now. You know what I'm saying? That's the side. Then if you're on the spiritual conscious side and stuff, you'll be like, well, Mercury's in retrograde right now. And the energy is starting from April 29th to May 22nd. The Mercury's in retrograde right now. But it's in the retrograde of being in Taurus. So that's dealing with your self-esteem, self-acceptance, and your money that's going on right now. So it's a lot of things that's if you seeing the same thing from last year, you can get a sense of like, am I going to keep doing this, or I'm going to make a change? But the thing is about being a retrograde, it's an energy. It's no gray areas. It's either 0 or 100. So everything that you put your energy into when it goes in right now, you're going to get it back 100 times fold like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, being that the waves has come, it's not about like, yo, I'm a Christian and yo, I'm just spiritual. No, it's like, yo, man, we all rising. We on one accord.
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I went too far, man.
No, man. You didn't go too far at all, man. Because believe it or not, man, we appreciate this type of talk at Set TV. if you ain't never watched Set TV, please go on YouTube right now and subscribe to the Set Radio channel. It's
We about to
Set
get
TV.
set
Webisodes
hot.
is crazy. Set TV is coming back sooner or later. Mount TV is coming soon. But again, Set Radio, we appreciate that, man, here at Set Radio, because it's kind of like, shout out to the homie Nels in the building, man. And one of the reasons why, and I explained this to Nels before, man, I hope I ain't putting you on the spot, homie, but one of the reasons that, you know what, because of course I was cool with Amir, you know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons, and Amir can attest, is that I remember calling Amir one day, like, listen, I like that nigga C, man. His energy, the energy of with C is so crazy. Like, bring that nigga around when you come. But I say that to say that this is what we get from C a lot, man. That just that good talk, that positive talk, that you know what I'm saying. That talk that we need to hear. So
open your eyes.
Yeah, man. So we appreciate that here. You ain't never going too far with us, man. So, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta get into the kickback. You know what I'm saying? I listen, man. We gonna get into the flood torn. I appreciate you today, man. It was an honor having you on Set Radio, man. We appreciate the energy that you bring. Not even just when you come through, man. Like, we appreciate when you around in general, because it's a certain energy that Torrin bring when he just in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. Like, it's a certain energy that you bring, man. That's why, like, overall with the many hats that you wear, I want to say, man, you are an incredible individual, man. Like, and we appreciate you, not just solely off the music, but just who you are in general, man. Like, for sure, man. Definitely.
Wonders right there.
So, but yeah, we gonna talk about the kickback. Let them know what's going down, who on the ticket, what this represent.
Okay.
May 22nd, 37th in Zen.
Yeah. Okay, so the kickback. So this is my third show that I got going on. I had
You had one at Stali, right?
Yeah, no, I had one. That was my first show called Torrin and Friends, and that one was a variety show. I had acting, comedy, singers and rappers, and I had a dancer, and we did some improv. Then I had my second show, which was called A Trip to the Past.
I mean, I mean to interrupt you, but I don't mean to.
Yeah.
So at the first one, y'all had some improv.
Yes.
How did the improv go? You were. Did you take acting in high school?
I took acting classes 2 years ago for a year and a half with Marlon Hargraves, big up, that sensei right there.
Right.
I took that, but yes, the improv was we told the crowd, give us an environment, who are we, and what are we fighting for? That's the three
dope,
things
man.
to keep the scene driving. And you know, you gotta have conflict to make a show or thing. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they threw that out there, and we ran through it. But the second show I threw was A Trip to the Past. It was a 60s and 70s selections of songs, and I have 4 performers, live band. Every performance and show that I throw, I have a live band. And this one called The Kickback gonna be a 37 is in. I got it's the concept. Dope performer, rapper, entertainment. He really shuts down shows. Like, he came to me. I didn't see him last year. Then he just came out of nowhere and just started busting real hard on the scene. Then we got my homegirl Taz. She's a poet, a spoken word. She just released a book like 2 months ago, and she making history out our way, because she was the first one to like really do it. We all go back. Then we got my homegirl Eleanor. She gonna be singing some songs that's really dope, soulful sound. And we all know Billy Mercury, you know what I mean?
Yes, Lord.
Doing his thing out there, you know what I mean? Big ups to the homie. Then we got my homegirl Katrina. She got a real nice, cool, laid back type of sound that she gonna be bringing with the ambiance and with the band and whatnot. Then my homegirl Bionic Biz, she gonna be hosting that joint with me. So we gonna be out there and we gonna turn this joint up, you know? Live band and DJ.
Not only are they gonna be in the building, but I will definitely be in the building on the 22nd to come out and support, man. Yeah, man. So make sure y'all come out, man. The Kickback, man. I think the name is dope. I think the flyer definitely represents what Big Torrin do, and it definitely complements your style and what you got going on, man. So
37 is. I just want to say 37 is in. It's 1083 West 37th Street. 1083 West 37th Street. Just in case y'all be like, what is 37 is in?
Definitely, man. And if you're familiar with the Norfolk City area, man, that's right behind Madison off of Hampton Boulevard near ODU. So make sure y'all come out there, man. Big Torrin the boss, man. Again, We appreciate you today, man. We got the homie Nails in the building, man. I'm gonna ask my homie Nails to take a seat, man, next to the homie Big Torrin, the boss.
Put me in the hot seat.
Matter of fact, not even. We ain't even gonna call him Nails today. What we gonna call him, Amir? We gonna call him Big Gang today.
Gang right now.
Big gang in the building. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna vibe out for about the next 10 minutes, man. A set radio show. The floodgates. We in here, flood. A beat of your liking, man. Let's get it.
Hold on, man. Before
Oh, yeah.
It's my man Poppy the beat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the homie Pop.
Finish
Yeah.
line, so
Let's get it. Hey, Pop. What up, baby? Yeah.